All right. Are we live yet? Let's see here. Let's pull this up here. I need to, let's see, get the, there we go. Let's, there we go. There we go. Let's move this over. Light issue. Move the camera around. There we go. Oh, got my mess in there. I don't want to show my mess. It'll be alright. We'll show the mess. I don't know. Let's see. Are we live? I think we are. I think we are. So let's get to work. Get my cursor back over on my computer here. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Let's get this out. Let's go this. Wonder if you see it's Monday morning. There shouldn't be anybody else on at this time, or I don't know. It might be. I have no idea. Signing in. Continue my Google. Hello. Good morning. Someone joined us. Thank you for joining. We're fixing to go over. I got 17 items going out. 17, and they left. They don't like that. They left. They left. Oh my gosh. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not that interested anyway. I'm not that interesting anyway, so it'll be okay. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Let's see here. We're just sitting back and chatting. Oh, Silverhair's live. That's where everybody's at. Okay. Did not know that. Absolutely did not know that. Did not know that Todd was live. Let's see here. I'm going to send him a message. Let's see. No, I can't hear him. Can't hear him. So, I don't know how long he's been live, though. He's been live for 73 minutes. He's been live a long time. So, can you hear me now? I was muted. I was muted. I don't know. Can How about now? Hello. Okay, awesome. All right, Eric's here. So, hey, I got 17 sales, Eric. 17 going out this morning. So, we're gonna do that, and let me get my cursor over here on my. There we go. I got the everything up on the TV right here where I can see all the comments and still see my orders and stuff on my laptop right here. So we're doing things a little different. So I'm looking at the TV. I can hear you fine. Thank you, Geos. Is that how I pronounce it? Treasure, Geos Treasure. Thank you for joining us. I've never seen you in the chat before. Thank you. Oh, hey, Swamp Pick. Todd sent you. Yeah. Todd normally goes live on Friday, so I was like, well, nobody should be live. I'll go ahead and I'll just do my thing this morning, And I'm live, and I'm like, what's going on? Where is everybody? And so I went and checked, and I saw that Todd was live, and I was like, holy cow, I didn't know that. So, because he normally goes on Friday, and I tried to do my lives around when everybody else is not doing it, because I don't want to take away from other people's show. So that's why I do that. That sounded arrogant, didn't it? Isn't it? I don't want to take away from other people's. Maybe it's that can swing both ways. That can be like arrogant, or be like take away from other people's show, like I'm some kind of big guy. I'm not. that just sounds kind of arrogant, but really, uh, or you can go and say, well, I don't want to do a live when someone else is doing, because that way, if I do it, there we go. That way, if I do a live when someone else is doing it, I won't have any viewers. So I try to do it when no one else is doing their live. That sounds a whole lot better. Todd was going to send us over here, but he said the check didn't clear. Oh, maybe to clear this week, man. I don't know. I got some good orders, guys. We got 17 orders going out today. I'm gonna go over all of them. We got a weird one. Look at that. We got a weird one right there. For a total of $376.93. So we're gonna start on the first one here, and it's gonna be. Oh, there it is right here. This is Good Morning Marketplace Boutique. So this here is a Todd. Howdy, my friend. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that you was live, because you normally go live on Friday. So I tried to do my stuff when no one else is live, so that I can have viewers, because you guys get all the attention. Hey, Mr. Sadie. All right. So anyway, so we got this World War II Finnish, meaning like Finland, not Finnish, but Finnish. Continuation war medal. This is going out the door for $29.62. You guys see that? $29.62. Let's see if that focus. There it goes. Yeah, Chris, it's okay. I don't hate you. I don't hate you either, my man. I don't hate you either. All right. So we got some interesting stuff going out. We got one Marketplace Boutique. Good morning, friend. We got a variety of things going out. And got a lot of clothing, surprisingly. But of course, I've been concentrating on clothing. But we got a lot of clothing orders. So let's go ahead and get some of the small stuff out of the way. And I got something really, really, guys. Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at that thing. All it is a hand-carved coconut head. Look at that. That's absolutely crazy, right? I mean, that's just crazy. Look, I got 25 cents into this. 25 cents in it. The guy was going to give it to me for free at a yard sale. That says, nah, here, just throw it in with this other stuff. So it come out to about 25 cents. So we'll go over that here in a minute. What's that weird when you said, I'm so eager to see it? That's it. I love variety. Keeps the mind stimulated, right? All right. So the first one is going to be a Garbage Pail Kid card. This is from the Intergalactic series. It's a single card.
It's a Quantum Leap guy. This one's going out the door for $2.18. That one there. And then we got another one going out the door. This is another single card. This is the Rippin' Ripley. This was going out the door for $2.12. I ship these in a standard envelope, guys. These will cost about 73 cents to ship. 73 cents to ship. Then we got, guys, if you've ever watched my unboxing of toy boxes from Goodwill, the mystery boxes, where I can pick them big totes up for like $9 and $12. We've sold a lot of stuff out of there. This is one item that was in there. This is a GeoTrack black and red push steam train engine steam line station with 4-piece parts. There's like just other parts with it in the caboose on there. This is going outdoor for $14.19. This is pure profit now. We've sold so much stuff out of them totes. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The next item, I got this in Columbia at the 50-mile yard sale. I bought 3 of them, 3 different types. I paid $10 for all 3 of them. This one here is the Grandeur Noel 1908 German porcelain figurine. It's part of the Santas of the World set. It's a 10-inch figure. This is going outdoor for $28.25. There is a signature on the back, Santas of the World, on the right there. It says 1999. So this is Bill. They signed Bill. This is not like where somebody wrote it on there. This is part of it. It looks like it's part of it anyway. So this is going outdoor for $28.25. Again, I got 3 of these. This is a Germany one, and I have a England one right here. This one's from England. And then I got another one that is Russian. I got this Russian one right here. So we got these 2 left. I don't break them. So we got these 2 left. So we will get those going. This one's going out today. Hopefully the other 2 will sell soon. Then we got, this is pretty cool. First piece of clothing. We got a Wrangler fleece button-down shirt. Pretty nice. This is a size large, and it's going out the door for $17.99. I found a box of 1970s baseball cards, all no good smells of mice and cat urine. Golly, that's bad. All right, here's the weird one. Guys. Check this out, man. Look at this thing. This is just a coconut, hand-carved coconut pirate head. It's got like a makeshift wig on it, a little thing right there. Guys, I got, like I said, we got probably 25 cents into this thing. This is going out the door for $35.76. Look at that. Ain't that crazy? That is just absolutely crazy. You can't even burn. And see, you can't even burn the piecemeal other cards or comics. Man, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. That's a bummer. Yeah, it is, man. They smell like that. That's a bad deal, man. So that's a pretty neat piece right there. I like that. I like that. I mean, it's been hanging in my thing for a year now, you know. All right, we got 2 shirts that are going to the same buyer. So these are both Paul Frederick button-down dress shirts, yellow button-down dress shirts. This one's going to the buyer for $20.21. And this one is going to the buyer for $20.22. Another Paul Frederick. And look, guys, this one even sold with that name stenciled in it. So that's kind of pretty cool. Yeah, that is awesome. Look ahead. Yeah, I like that. Now here's an item that's I don't know if you guys watched Thursday night's Pickett and Granny show, but I talked about I had a shirt return come back, and it was going to be a remorse return. Well, the shirt came back on Friday. This is it here. And I did the remorse return on it. You know, when it's a remorse return, I don't give them their original shipping back. So we refunded the buyer, we relisted the item, and this sold on Saturday. It sold again on Saturday, so it's going out the door for $25.19. So not bad there. Button down is going to make a comeback. You saw it here first, right? Hello, good morning, Tracy. But by the way, guys, this is a Woolrich outdoor rugged. It's like a Western wear shirt, vintage Woolrich. For some reason, I'm not 100% sure why. I've sold. This is probably the fourth Woolrich brand that I've sold. I've sold jackets and shirts now, and so the Woolrich stuff seems to be. That's a brand I'm going to continue to pick up. I got another brand, guys, I'm going to show you that I'm going to continue to pick up, which is probably a no-brainer to a lot of you guys. All right, this next item is a pair of Carhartts. These are the B11 CBR. This is tan canvas Dunbaree fit carpenter work pants. These are size 54 by 32. These are big boy approved, right? So this one right here is going out the door for $26.67. Great turnaround. Yeah, on the return shirt, yeah, I was very, very shocked on that, but be honest with me, when I think about it and look back, Woolrich stuff seems to move fast for me. So, you know, I'm going to continue to pick up Woolrich. I'm going to continue to pick it up. And I'm learning a lot about these clothes, you know. I'm picking up brands and seeing how fast they move. Carhartt, you price them right, they'll move fast. Like the big boy pants, I had them. I'm not going to lie to you. I've had them listed for a month. I've got several pair of them. I think I got 12 pair of them. I've had them listed for a month for $30. I'm not going to lie, $30 plus shipping because of the size, because there's not that many not that many at that size out there. So I got to thinking last week, I was like, maybe I don't have that much into them. Let's just price them, let's go back and redo it and look at the price on them and see what we can do. And so I ended up listing all my Carhartt jeans that are size 40 or actually are size 42 or bigger, 48 or bigger. I'm sorry, because I got another pair of size 48. 48 or bigger, I got them listed for $14.99 plus $9.99 shipping. So, and I did that, and I'm starting to get a lot more views on them. I'm starting to get a lot more watchers on them, and they're selling. So I sold. So since I did that, I sold 2 pair. Here's the other pair here. This is the blended twill pants workwear. It's a tan khaki relaxed fit. These are 48 by 32. These are going out the door, like I said, $14.99 plus shipping. These are $26.14 going out the door too. Let's see. Just got called into work. Talk to you later, Chris. Have fun packing this stuff. Hey, all right, Eric. Thanks a lot, my friend. Thank you. Have a great day, buddy. So Carhartt is going to be an item. Big boy pants, I probably won't pick up anymore. If I do, it's going to be really, really cheap, right around $1, no more than $2 a pair. But I will pick up that Carhartt brand because I do sell other Carhartt stuff. WN. What do you mean by that, Tracy? WN. All right, the next item is a video game. This is another one of them video games that I was told I ripped the seller off. I went to that yard sale on the side of the road. They wanted $3 for it. And the guy told me that I ripped somebody off. They told me $3. I asked, they said $3. I paid them $3. But it's going out the door for $33.46. This is Super Mario Galaxy for Nintendo Wii 2010. It is complete in the box. Got everything with it. MT. WNMT. I don't know. Did I miss something, Tracy? Morning. Okay. All right. So we got that. And then we got something I've had for a long time. I did pay 50 cents for them. I thought they would sell really good for the winter time and stuff. I probably had them 2 years. And they finally sold. And these are Artrix Infant toddler insulated snow ski bib overalls, black, 18 to 24 months snowsuit. Really, really cute thing here. This is going out the door for $15.59. Yes, Tracy, don't be texting and driving. So yeah, $15.59 on these. It took a while to find the right toddler on that one. What's the weight of Carhartt jeans? Okay. So on these here, these weigh 2 pounds. I think it's 2 pounds, 8 ounces. These here are roughly around 2 pounds also. So a little more than 2 pounds, definitely under 3 pounds, but you can put these in the you can put these in the priority flat rate envelope for $8.99 or a little under $9, a little over at $9. The padded flat rate is a little over $9. I do flat rate shipping on them for $9.99 because then on all my jeans, all jeans for me is $9.99 flat rate, and here's why. Because let's see, I'll go right here and I will look at it real quick for you. Something wrong with eBay. I just went to, I signed into it. Holy cow. I was signed into a different account. I was like, what? You mean the order can't be found? Let me go back to the correct account. I had two screens open and it kind of messed me up here. All right, so let's go and look at these jeans real quick. I want to give you the correct information on those envelopes on what I send them out in. What is going on here? eBay's having issues. Okay, here we go. All right, so as I was saying, I do all my jeans. I do $9.99 flat rate. Here's why. So, so right now, this one pair that I'm going to ship to North Carolina, it's going to be the B11. These jeans right here. These right here. I got them listed at 3 pounds and a 12 by 10 by 1. And it's showing on these priority mail $7.18 or ground advantage at $6.27. Now, if this is going further away, which normally my stuff does go to the West Coast, it's going to be more expensive. And what I normally use is a USPS priority mail flat rate envelope. It's $8.68. If you do the USPS priority mail flat rate padded envelope, it's $9.45. So that's why I charge $9.99 flat rate on all my jeans. That way, if I can't ship it just regular priority mail or ground advantage, because normally I don't ship on East Coast, I always ship to the Midwest or West Coast, and usually I pay either the padded envelope price or the flat rate envelope price. And so I just charge $9.99 flat rate on that. So that's how I do my jeans on shipping there. On all my jeans. It doesn't matter which ones it is. All right, we did the bibs. All right, next is yarn. Guys, I picked, this is another item. I picked, we've sold all of it. All of it's gone. So I don't know if you guys remember, I went to the 50 Mile yard sale. I bought 2 big boxes of yarn for $8. We've sold every bit of that yarn. This is the last of it. This is a pearl color. These 3 rolls are going out the door for $31.59. Guys, man, I'm going to say off that $8, we probably made over about $150 in yarn. That's what we've made. So that $8 yarn stuff, man, and this is a Lions brand is what it is. So look for Lions brand yarn. If you can get it really, really cheap, it can lot it up in a 3 or more, because we did have some we sold. We had 4 skeins, but 3 skeins sell really, really well and really, really fast. So guys, 50-mile yard sale. When was that? What, 2 months ago? In 90 days, all that yarn that we had, all those 2 big boxes, is gone already, all of it. So yarn's a good seller. For me, it's been a good seller for me. I like to thank my wife for pointing those out, because I was like, what, really? Hey, next item is a book, guys. Remember me telling you guys about the fantasy 3 totes of fantasy books I brought back from Pensacola? Here is another one. We've been selling these like hotcakes, man. This one is the Wheel of Time The Great Hunt by Robert Jordan. This is 1999 first edition. It is a large paperback. This one is going out the door for $16.92. We are having a Whatnot show Friday, Black Friday at 3 p.m. I believe it is. All fantasy books. I'm going to try and move the rest of those out. I got my eye on some romance novels, 10 cents each, a huge bin. That if I can get rid of those fantasy books Friday on Whatnot, I'm going Saturday. They're already 10 cents a piece. The place I'm going to, everything's going to be half off in their store on Saturday. So if the novels are still there, which I'm pretty sure they will be because they've been there for a month, and I'll get them for 5 cents each. So, and that'll be another Whatnot deal. So we're looking at that. All right, guys. Hey, another pair of Wrangler jeans. I'm telling you, man, I was really concerned about picking up a Wrangler because I didn't know a whole lot about them. And then I started watching videos, excuse me, and learning about them Wrangler jeans. And guys, look here. I'm going to tell you something. This is the kind of Wrangler you want. So you got this patch on the pocket right here. You want that patch on the pocket, not the one that's got the patch up here in the belt loop, all right? And then also on the inside of the zipper, there's going to be a tag that's parallel with the zipper. Now, if the writing is parallel with the tag, that's okay because it's still like late 90s, early 2000s. But if you have the tag parallel with the zipper, but if the writing is perpendicular on the tag with the zipper, then that's like 80s and 70s. So that's good stuff, made in the USA. Very good. So again, I picked these up for $2, and they're going out the door for $30.83. Again, remember the tags on the pocket. The W means the Western brand, and then the parallel tag with the inside the zipper. Now this one here is not, the writing's not perpendicular. The writing is parallel with the tag. But these were made in the USA also, I believe. I can't remember. These might be Mexico. I can't remember. But if you find them that says made in USA, man, golly, pick them suckers up. It don't matter if they got holes in them or not. I sold a pair that had a homemade patch in them for $30. So, I mean, they do sell. Wrangler does sell. It surprises me. I was really concerned because these are everywhere here in my area. Everywhere. So anytime I see them, I will pick them up because they sell so good for me. Again, $30.83. All right, let's see. Okay, so that's eBay. I gotta check District because I did have a bid on an item in District. I don't know if the auction is up yet. I got some items, guys. I got some items in Commons on District in Commons. Commons.net or shopcommons.net. I thanks to what Kevin says you can use. I have some items in there that are on auction right now. I got items in One Stop Shop on auction. I also have items in Dibbit on auction. So you guys want to check out what I got there, just go by and take a look at that. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that auction still got two bids on 2 days on it. Guys, it's a box of electronics. It's got phones, cell phones. I do know it's got a Nikon camera in it, a Coolpix camera, digital camera in it. It's got some other electronic stuff in there. You guys should go check that check that auction out there. It's on shopcommons.net. It's just a box of electronics. You guys should check that out. Let's see. And then my other auctions on Dibbit has got 5 hours left. They're comic books. They're $1 auctions for comic books. Let's see. And that's it there. So I don't have anything in commons. I don't have anything in whatnot today that I remember. I did whatnot yesterday. Or not yesterday. I did whatnot Friday. So let's see. Orders. Let's see. Yep, nope. Nothing on whatnot. So that's everything that we've got going out today. I thought it was. I just wanted to double check and make sure before I started packing everything up. Let me look at this real quick here. Okay. All right. There we go. And nothing on, let's see, let's check Poshmark. Poshmark, I don't get notifications on Poshmark. I just have to check it. I mean, I get notifications on them, but it doesn't alert me. Because I turn that sucker off because you just, nothing on Poshmark. Because Poshmark's so active with people following you and liking your item and all that, man. And my phone just constantly blows up with that. So I've turned notifications off on that. So each day I just go in and check my orders to see if anybody's ordered anything. So that's it there. So we're just going to get to shipping now. I guess the stuff we're going to ship out. Sign out on this one here. Sign in on this one. Get this metal going out the door. All right. This here, we're just going to put this in a little bag. I might, let's see, maybe a makeshift box or put it between some boxes or something. Let's cut this up right here. Let's cut that up. You know what, I could. All right, that one. Get stuff out of the way over here so I can get it. Oh, goodness. I don't know about y'all, but I woke up this morning and it was cold. I mean, really, 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 really cold. But hey, anybody got any questions? Anybody want to talk about anything? We got any football people in here want to talk about what a crazy weekend in football, NFL, and college was? I watched a Washington Commanders and Dallas Cowboy game yesterday that was just like, what in the world? That was just absolutely crazy. And then let's see, let me 2 ounces. And then the SEC just absolutely imploded Saturday, which is just unbelievable. So now we get to find out if it's going to be a 3 top college loss. Yeah. You got Alabama lost, which I don't know what happened to Alabama, man. What in the world? Where is Scott at, man? Golly, I couldn't believe it, man. That just shocked me about Alabama. Like, it's like, are we in the twilight zone? Oklahoma hasn't done nothing all year long. And they play Alabama like Alabama's like a high school team. I mean, what happened? I don't get it. I know Scott's got to be mad, man. I would. I mean, Oklahoma ain't beat nobody all year. I mean, any SEC team they played, I mean, Oklahoma could not handle them. And then Ole Miss let Florida beat them. Now I'm gonna say something about that Ole Miss team. Jackson Dart, man. I think that's his name. Jackson Dart. I felt kind of bad for him at the end of that game, you know, because he throws some bad passes there and some interceptions at the end of that game cost them that game. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for him. Why does this keep doing this? Okay. So I did. I felt bad for him, and I just that was just a bad deal for them. Bama absolutely didn't show up. Very disappointed. Yeah. Jay Bird. Golly. Chad. Jeez, man. I'm sorry, man. My brain is just like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, man. But yes, Bama, here's what I think happened. I'm not going to lie to you. This is what I think happened. I think that they looked at it. It's Oklahoma. It's a washover team. It's a they haven't done anything all year. You know, it's just they're the new Vanderbilt and the SEC. You know, and I just think they overlooked them. I did, and Oklahoma absolutely showed up. I mean, I was watching statistics for that game, and they said that that's the fewest points Alabama has scored in 20 years since Shula. What was that guy's name? Shula. Who was before Saban? Since 2004. And it's the first time they've lost 3 games since 2012, 13, or something like that, 14. I mean, I don't know what to say. I will say this, and I've said it all year long. I've said this all year long. No one. Hello, Hernandez. How are you today? No one is going to fill Nick Saban's shoes. No one. No one is never. There's no coach Alabama can get that's going to be able to do what Nick Saban done at Alabama ever again. I don't believe there will be ever. I mean, maybe years down the road. I mean, look how long it took Bama to get back to the prime time that they was at when you had Bear Bryant, I believe it. Ain't it Bear Bryant? When that guy, you know, I mean, it took to get Nick Saban. I mean, the SEC has completely cannibalized itself this year. Such a tough league, top to bottom, and Alabama has not handled success very well this year. As soon as they are talked up, they flop. I agree 100%. And here's what's happened. Here's what's happened with the SEC. This is my belief. I believe that number one, you took out the divisions in the SEC. When you took that divisions out, you've allowed all the other teams to mix them. Like Georgia didn't play Vanderbilt this year. Georgia didn't play South Carolina this year. I do not remember a year that didn't happen. I don't. Okay, so now you got that's happened. That part's happened with SEC, and then everything good. Thank you for everything. God bless you. Thank you, Alejandro. Appreciate that. The other thing is that I believe NIL and then the transfer portal has caused a lot of this also. Because it's not just the SEC that's gone crazy. It's what is it, the Big 12 or the Big 10? Which one is it? Which one is it? Arizona State and Colorado's in. I mean, they got a crazy thing over there too. And then even one with Ohio State, and so you got Ohio State, Oregon, and Penn State, that little thing there. I mean, we know what the top teams are there. We knew Indiana was not as great as everybody says they are because we just knew that. But you gotta mix up in all the conferences. I mean, it's crazy what's going on. And I'm gonna tell you, I absolutely love it. I love it because you don't know even the ACC, SMU. Who would have thought SMU, their first year in the ACC, was going to go into the conference championship game? I mean, they're locked. They don't even know till next week whether it's going to be Clemson or Miami in that game. I mean, it's just. It's one. I think it's great for college football with the competition wise. That's what I think. I just think it makes a lot more even playing field. I mean, think about this. If you look at the top four right now, okay, the top four teams in the country right now, if we was in the bracket or if we was doing the championship games and stuff the way we did it last year, those four teams wouldn't be in the top four. There'd be only two. I know there would have been only one there, which is Oregon. Ohio State, probably. Texas, I don't think they would be in the top four. Maybe number four. I don't know. We play Oklahoma next Saturday. Who is that plays Oklahoma next Saturday? LSU? Is that LSU? Let's see. I'm afraid the transfer is going to eventually make college football unwatchable. I'll be almost a complete different learn on the field every year. Yeah, completely different team on the field every year. Yeah, I agree with that. NIL has changed the game, LSU. Yes, NIL has changed the game. You're absolutely right. But in my opinion, I think it evens things out. Instead of having just one or two or three or four or five dominant teams each year, we got, this year, how do you even pick the top 12? I mean, you got more than 12 good teams this year, I think. So, oh, cool. Did they win? Yeah, they ended up beating Vanderbilt this weekend. Yeah, I was worried for LSU there the first quarter, man. I was like, oh, man. Vanderbilt, the first play, Vanderbilt scored a touchdown. The parity and competition is great, but we won't ever have many of those players that are synonymous with a particular institution. That's sad and hurts the tradition going forward. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. I understand what you're saying. Just not football. Top NIL is a gymnast at LSU. So NIL is just not with football. I'm assuming it's just an NCAA deal thing there now. We're sitting here talking, and I haven't even. The wide open portal might be good for the players, but it's terrible for college football overall. Yeah, there's some. There is some things that probably need to be changed. I just have a different, for me, I haven't seen, what in the world? I gotta find some poly bags. Sorry. I'm gonna have to do the camera a little different here. Let's see. That's good. There we go. There we go. It's still not correct. There we go. Maybe that can do it. There we go. All right. You don't need to be looking at my big belly. So hey, golly. Man, hold on one second. I gotta check a message. Well, I can't find it now. Give me 1 minute, guys. I apologize. Josh, you know, we're talking about Levi's. Now, Levi asked you about Wrangler too, but look, this is what I found out about Wrangler. Is that you want the patch on the pocket, you want the tag with the zipper to be parallel with the zipper. The writing is okay if it's parallel, but the writing is perpendicular on that tag with the zipper. Those are the ones that you want to look for. Made in the USA. Some made in the USA also are parallel on that tag with the zipper, the writing. So that's good. These have been selling really, really, really good for me. The ones that has the tag on the pocket, it's no good. But maybe at a lower price range, but I can't. There's not enough ROI in there for me to pick them up. I've learned that. But these right here, man, the tag, the little leather tag on the pocket, these are the best ones that I found. They sell really, really well for me, Josh. Because I can't find them nice Levi's that we talk about. You know, I mean, I got an orange tag Levi's sitting back there. It's been sitting back there for a while. But it's harder for me to find the Levi's. The Wranglers like these, I see them all the time everywhere around me. So, and nobody's picking Wranglers up because apparently Wrangler, a lot of people don't think Wrangler is a good brand to pick up. But I mean, I'm selling 2 or 3 pair a week, you know, so. Let's see. This pair right here, let's see, hold on a second. This pair right here is going out the door for $30.83, and they're all right around between, after shipping, between $25 and $30. The lowest price. Okay, so this one sold for $19.99. I charge $9.99 flat rate shipping on all my jeans. So this was sold for $19.99. I sold a pair. The cheapest I've sold a pair so far, I think was $17. It may have been $18. I can't remember. But those, I sold a pair, Josh. I sold a pair that was, they were made. I had 2 pair that I picked up for 50 cents each. I believe me and you talked about this. I paid 50 cents a piece for them. They were really, really wore out. One of them had a homemade patch on the inside of it, not on the outside, but you could see the hole in the rear end, and it had a homemade patch on it. I sold that pair for $27 plus shipping, and it was an old pair, you know, made in the USA. So I mean, it just depends on I don't know. I mean, I guess the buyer. I mean, these were a little newer. These might be the ones that was made, and let me look. Because see, I think it's the ones that are $18. They're selling for $18 or $17 and up. They're the ones that's made in the Mexico. Let me see where this one made was. These are the 13 MWZs, by the way. Also, look out for the 47 MWZ. These were made in Nicaragua. These were made in Nicaragua. So Nicaragua and Mexico, 17, 18 or up. You know, definitely right around $21.99 between 17 and 21.99 plus 99 shipping on those that are Mexico or Nicaragua or anything other than US, made in USA. If they're made in the USA, the ones that's made in the USA, I've been selling them for $25 and up plus the $9.99 shipping. Hello, Tactical Z. How are you today? So this brand with that patch, I mean, it's so if I'm getting them for $2 and less, I think that's pretty good ROI, especially as fast as they're moving, because they're not staying in the store 90 days. You know, they're gone in 90 days. So I'm pleased with those because, like I said, I can find this brand with that tag everywhere. You know, the Levi's are harder for me to find in my area, and I think what it has to do with, I think what it has to do with is people, because Wrangler, look, you can buy Wrangler in Walmart, but here's the key. The ones you see in Walmart, the patch is on the belt loop, not that little small leather patch on the pocket. That's a completely different brand and line. So, and so I think that's why a lot of people are scared of Wranglers, because they're like, oh, well, that's a Walmart brand. Well, yes, Walmart does sell it. So does Tractor Supply. But that patch on the pocket, what I found is the difference, because the Walmart brand, the tag on the inside is not even on the zipper. So from what I've seen, so I believe that's the difference there. Is placement of that tag, and the placement of the tag on the pocket shows that it's an older, better quality brand instead of a Walmart brand per se. Now you could probably pick up a Walmart brand really, really cheap, you know, and I mean, you can probably pick up a Walmart brand and you can get 50 cents, maybe sell it for $5 plus shipping. I don't know, but I'm learning to stay away. I'm learning to stay away from that. 2 pounds, 2 ounces. I'm learning to stay away from the ones that has the tags on the belt loop there. It's 12 by 1. All right, so all right, so I charge $8.99 on these. I don't know why it's supposed to be $9.99, but I'm lucky because I can send it out a Ground Advantage for $8.35. Normally I do $9.99 on jeans, and I changed. But this might have been a pair I wasn't paying attention or something. Oh, these are going to California also. So Salinas, California. So that's another reason why these were so high in Ground Advantage. So that makes a big difference right there. That part of the country. Another brand that I'm learning to pick up is Woolrich. Vintage Woolrich stuff. It seems to be selling really, really good for me. So we picked that up. Orders. I'll go ahead and do this yarn real quick. Keep grabbing the wrong bag. These are not good for that. But those are the side. Put this on this right there. £1 pound, 6 ounces on that yarn. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. 2 pounds, 6 ounces. Yeah, that's not a total of 12. Ah, 12, 12. That was 97 cents. So I didn't charge enough on shipping on that. I put $5.99, and it's going to Minnesota, and it's going to be $6.97. It sucks. But you know, the way I do my flat rate shipping, it all levels out, evens out throughout the week after the week. Definitely can put family next. Little kids' beds. I think I'm gonna get better. I got the zipper bags, but now I don't like the zipper bag. I can't make up my mind which bags I want to get. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get some stickers and get some thank you cards, that kind of stuff to start putting in my packages. See how easy clothing is, man, to ship? I love it. I love it. Ounces in that. I absolutely love it. I mean, it's just so simple just to ship. And see, here in a little while, we're going to get into some boxes, you know. We're going to get into some boxes. You got to make boxes. I got to put stuff in boxes. And I got to do this. You know, that's going to New York. So, but I just think clothing, man, is just so much easier, so much faster. I love doing the clothing. Stuff that goes in poly bags. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see, take the orders. Go ahead and do these. I'm doing all my clothing first. Let's see if these will fit in this. I got a bunch of like pink bag. Look, guys, you know, those who use poly mailers and stuff like poly bags and stuff like that, keep an eye out on Marketplace for them. I got over 100 poly bags well, no, probably more than that. I got this pink, got this size in pink. I got a bigger size in pink. I got a bigger size in green. I got another size like this in black. So I probably got 200 poly bags. I got some crinkly paper, Christmas paper stuff, packing paper, this stuff like this. It is eBay. This stuff like this. I got a big stack of that. I got a big stack of these, or a Ziploc bag of this stuff right here, which is good for like jewelry and stuff like that. And I got these right here too. Not these right here. There's another one, the other white that I pulled out a while ago. I'm almost out of those, but I got a whole big stack of those. I got all that plus another thermal printer. It's up here. I got plus another thermal printer for $60 on the marketplace. I mean, I got enough poly bags to last me the rest of the year, you know, if I sell a bunch of clothing, you know. So I was really keeping an eye out for places like that to buy your shipping supplies. 1 pound, 13 ounces. So these, this particular Carhartt right here, Tracy, the lighter color, the twill pants, they weigh 1 pound, 13 ounces. So 2 pounds will work with those. So 12. And it went in a 12 by 9 by 1 poly bag. And this one's going to Salt Lake City, Utah. These are going to Utah. So they paid $9.99 in shipping. If I ship it just priority mail, it's $10.77. If it's ground advantage, it's $7.91. If I do USPS priority flat rate envelope, it's $8.68. And then the padded flat rate envelope, this one right here, Tracy, this one right here, this one is $8.97. I charge $9.99, and we're going to ship it ground advantage actually, because it is cheaper, $7.91 ground advantage. And I do the way I do my flat rate shipping. I put the price, but I put standard shipping. I don't choose priority, ground advantage, or any of that other. I just use standard shipping. That way I can choose whichever shipping option I want to choose, as long as the window of delivery date is within 1 to 5 days of the delivery date, because that's what standard shipping is 1 to 5 days. I just had a Jaching vintage McCormick spice bottle. I never threw them away. Nice. 8 bottles for $26. Nice job. Nice job. McCormick spice bottle. Are you talking about the tin cans, like the old salt and pepper shaker? The pepper used to come in, and spices used to come in. Are you talking about those tins? Is that glass? Okay, I have the old vintage tin ones. I think they're pepper. I've sold one. I've had them for a while, but you know, I just let them sit because I know that's like a long tail item. So it doesn't bother me that they sit for a while. Yeah, I'm trying to put these in a smaller bag than what I probably should be putting them in. I probably should have just went with a little bit bigger bag than these. I mean, they in there, but I still probably should have just went with a little bit bigger bag. Yeah. I'll do better next time. This is 2 pounds. So that pair of jeans, the Carhartt jeans, were 2 pounds and 12 ounces. I don't know if Tracy's still in here or not. She was asking about the weight on those. This is and this is. Can't remember what size bag this is. It's 12 by 9. And this one here is going to North Carolina. So the Priority Mail is cheap. This one's a little bit cheaper, $6.26 on ground advantage on that. 1990 spice bottles. Yeah, I've looked, but let me ask you, Swamp Picker, is that long tail stuff? I mean, how long did you have that in your? I'm sorry, I keep putting my arm up. My printer's above us here, right here. I mean, what's that vintage stuff like that? I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's pretty neat. Let's see, 17 headed out, going to hit the thrift. Great job, Daily Derek. Awesome job, man. Awesome job. We're changing up our thrift store days. We're going to start going to the thrift store on Fridays. That's the planned day that we go. And if I go out in town and I pass one and be like, well, let's go ahead and stop right here, I'll do that. But my planned day is Fridays. And then Saturdays, I got a church thrift store that I go to. I can buy my clothes pretty much 50 cents a piece there on Saturdays. And then we'll hit yard sales, of course. Of course, yard sales are starting to wind down here because it's getting kind of chilly, guys. It's getting kind of chilly. Unfortunately for me, I don't have any air conditioning in heat air conditioning. I got plenty of AC. I don't have any in my heat in my truck. I got to get it fixed. And this morning I woke up and there's ice all over the windshield. So I took the scraper, and scraped it all off, and I cranked the truck up and let the truck warm up. And there ain't no heat on for me to warm up. But just get the engine running and cranked it up, and scrape the windows where I can see out the windows to drive here. And I ain't got to come far, I can get on a golf cart and go from here to my house. But I come up the road, and by the time I got here, my front windshield, I was leaning my head out the window, because the front windshield done iced up again on me. So that was not good. Not sure how long, maybe 6+ months. Okay. All right. On those vintage things. All right. Next one's going to be this vintage Woolrich shirt, guys. Guys, look. I don't know if you guys were here in the very beginning, but I sold this already one time. It's vintage Woolrich. We sold this already. It was a return. The guy just said it wasn't. He says no fault of your own. You described the listing correctly, and this is in his message. And he said that it just wasn't a good fit for him. So we returned it. It was under a remorse return, which is okay because then I don't have to refund the original shipping under remorse. So we was able to do that, and the item came back on Friday. I listed it Friday, and the item sold again on Saturday. The buyer's all in on this one for, let's see, what did I say? $25.19. And that is with shipping. They sold it for $14 plus shipping. So it come back in, and we just turn right around and send it right back out. But Woolrich seems to do well for me. That's a brand I seem to be doing pretty good with. pound 3 ounces, 12 by 10 by 1. Pay $9.99. This one's going to this was going to Alaska. Let's see. At work packing motocross parts now from our eBay store. That's nice. Motocross parts. Yeah. That's really nice. I have Swamp Burger. I have so I met a guy at a auction house that I go to here, and he had bought some pallets, and me and him got to talking, and he says when he was talking about how he couldn't do anything with the automobile parts that he gets, and I says, well, I deal with the automobile parts that I get from here, I sell them, and he says, look, he says, I got some at the house. And he said, would you be interested in them? And I says, yes, sure. And he says, I do them all for $100. And I thought about it, and I says, well, how much you got? And he says, well, he says, I can fill the bed of your F-150 up. And I said, really? And he says, yeah. So I drove. He's probably 30 minutes down the road. I drove over there, and sure enough, I backed up to his garage, and we filled my F-150 up. I had stuff falling out of the back. I had to put it in the back seat. I got extended cab. I had to put it all in extended, some more of it in extended cab for $100. And I still got the stuff sitting in my other shed over there, and hadn't even touched it yet. And I'm just like, man, I keep going out thrifting. I keep going to yard sales, keep buying stuff. I'm transferring my store over to clothing. And I got all these automobile parts over here that I know is worth some money, and I just got to start, I just got to suck it up and just get in there and pull some stuff out and just start listing it, and I know that's what I got to do. I know what to sell, I guess it's just one of them spur of the moment things like, oh man, $100 for a truck full of automobile parts. And then I get it home and get it unloaded. And I'm just like, man, sometimes we buy stuff we don't want to fool with because we like stuff that's a little bit easier to fool with. Like clothing is so much easier to ship. Automobile parts is going to be a pain in the neck to ship because you got to find the right boxes and all that. And by the way, it is new stuff too, Swamp Picker. It's all new, but some of it is not in the original boxes. So I don't know. And I think that's part of my hiccup on getting it listed is that I don't know exactly. You can still see the part number and all that. I don't know what the part is, but I can look up a number or whatever. And it's just, it's going to be a lot of work, but I think once I get it, once I do the work on it, I believe it's going to make me a pretty good profit. I believe it will. I just gotta suck it up and get to it, man. You know what I mean? And that's just the tough part. I may get here one day and just start a live, man, and we just go through automobile parts. Just look and see what we got. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my son-in-law, he looked at a box. I got a whole front end kit, like a front end suspension kit or whatever. And it's in the box. And he said, I got to look at it and I says, man, this is so heavy though. And he says, look, man, he says, because we open up a box and each individual piece is wrapped up in its own little bag and everything. He says, just take this and sell it. He says, you part stuff out and kitchen appliances, right? And I said, yeah. He says, people may just look for this rocking arm right here. He says, they may not want the whole kit. They just may want this one little piece right here. He says, just list this one little piece separate and see what happens. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. JP, morning, Chris. Got here late, but you motivate me to get my butt in gear and work. I'm glad I motivated somebody because I can't motivate myself sometimes. Welcome in, JP. It's good to see you. Let's see. So we're just working on some orders. That, like I said, we've had 17 go out. We're doing all clothing right now. I got some other box stuff that I got to put out. Some cool stuff. 1 pound, 3 ounces is what we said. Twin 12-1. That's correct. Ground Advantage. I did not purchase shipping labels, so let's go ahead and do that. This thing's going to Alaska, this Woolrich shirt. Alaska. Right? AK is Alaska, right? Ain't that right? Sitka, AK. Yeah, I think that's Alaska. It wouldn't be the first time I've sold something to Alaska. It seems like it's always, clothing, winter stuff, Well, no, I've sent something. I've shipped stuff to, so check this out. A couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I sold a Ray Dunn football platter, an actual football. It looked like a football. Really, really nice. And it was like $100 platter. And I sold that thing and it went to Australia. It went to Australia. Now, this is before I knew anything about eBay International Shipping. Oh, well, it's EIS now, eBay International Shipping. Before it was Global something another. And this is before I knew anything about that. So this has been longer than a couple of years. It's been a while back, like probably right around first time I was in the thing. Well, me and my wife packed it real good, and we was so worried about that thing making it to Australia. And sure enough, it got there just fine. I was very, very shocked in that. Very shocked. All right. So I've got to do something different on this one. So we got actions here. All right. I've got where I got combine, and I cannot remember how to get to the combined shipping. Oh, let me go back to this part here. Oh, that's the wrong piece. I don't remember how to do the combined shipping, guys. Oh no. All right. Can anyone help me? Let's see. So if I click both boxes, okay, I click both boxes on the item because it's going to the same person. Okay, hit shipping, get shipping label, print. Let's see if that's it there. Yes, combine one. Okay, there we go. Let's see, select all. We want to combine them. Okay, there we go. All right, we got it now. Okay. These two shirts right here are going to the same person. So we're just doing the combined shipping on those. I wonder if they'll fit in this one. Now let's put them in a little bit bigger bag on those. These are two, those of you that's just showing up, these are two Paul Frederick shirts. They both sold for $20 each, plus shipping. So we combine the shipping, and we're probably going to end up refunding the buyer a portion because they didn't buy them together. They bought them separate. They bought one shirt at a certain time, and then 30 minutes later they bought another shirt. So we're going to I combined them and pay one shipping, and we'll probably end up having to refund. We're going to end up having to refund the buyer some shipping, I'm sure. Which is not going to be a problem. Okay, let's see. Let's get here. £1, 5 ounces. 5 ounces. 12. All right. 12, 11. But see, I normally got maybe it did combine it already, because I thought in my settings I got it set up to where on my flat rate stuff I got it set up to where it combines the shipping already. Huh. All right. £1, 5 and 12, 12, 1. All right. Okay, it's going to be card and mail 11 piece 55. So a okay. They do this a little different, combining it does it a little different. And we'll see. One label is special generated ready to be printed. Print labels. So you have to go to a PDF to actually print it. That's crazy. I probably should have told y'all how I did that. So I had to go to the orders portion. See if I can back up here and go back. Let's, so I had to go to the so normally when I do my labels, I just go up here and I hit the my eBay and hit selling, and then it'll pull up the page that's got print labels, ship within 24 hours, and everything. Listing eligible, send offers. I got a listing I can send an offer to. Let's see. Oh, it's a Stephen King book. Let's see. 20% off. That's $23.21. I don't mind. Get it gone. Get it gone. Get it gone. 20%. So I print my labels from there. But in order for me to do a if you got one person that's bought a bunch and it's not already together, like they bought one item and then later on they buy another item and you're shipping them together, I just went to all orders and went to awaiting shipment, and then there's a little box off to the side that I clicked by each item, and then I went up and I hit shipping and then print label, and then it takes you into another page, and at the top of that page you can click those items again and do combine, and then that's where you put your weight and everything like that. I'm sure a lot of you experienced eBay sellers out there know this, but this was actually for those that don't know. So, because I'm going to be honest with you, it took Brad, the co-host on my show on Picking and Grinning, took Brad to show me that. And I just learned that this year. So that tells you how long I've been doing eBay since 2018 and just learned how to do combined shipping. What does that tell you? I'm gonna ship this fleece Wrangler shirt, size large, button down, long sleeve. I think I'm gonna go. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna go with the supplication bag. I think they're not as crinkly, and then I can do my infinite number system. I want to do. I want to go to on clothing. Ziploc bags. I like them, but I can't do an infinite number with them because I would have to take the item out of the Ziploc bag and put it in the bag. 1 pound, 1 ounce. It's 10, 12, 10, 10, 10. Let's see. I live in a big city and have 2 USPS near me, and sometimes they will sit on a package and not scan it for days, or it won't show tracking until it practically reaches its destination. Yeah, that's bad, JP, because the way eBay hitting me is if my package don't scan, uh, I get hit with not late delivery, but late. Crap, I can't remember what that thing is called. Where you upload, not upload. I upload the label on time, but sometimes, like I'll go today and I'll drop the package off, but they won't scan it till tomorrow, and I get some kind of hit on that. I have to go right here. I'll tell you what it's called. And I get hit on it all the time, and I'm like, but it doesn't affect my performance stuff. I don't know how it doesn't work, but it's there. Hold on a minute, I'm in the wrong section. Um, Here it is right here. It's called tracking upload on time validation. Okay, so late shipment. So even though we upload a shipping label, so upload it on time, but upload it on time, but no carrier scan. That's what I get hit. It's uploaded on time, but the no carrier scan gets. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. So yeah, I get hit with that crazy stuff. I don't know where all my. I guess if I left my bags in the Sequoia crap. Let's see. Let's go back. So yeah, that's kind of aggravating for me about with uploading on time and all that. All right, what's next? We'll do the cord last. We'll do this book. That's one thing I hate about eBay tape. It fits on these things so tight, man. Golly. You see, it's there tape. Look, it just slides right on. Probably put this book in a poly bag and be good with it, but I don't know. We're just going to sit it in a box. I'll cut the box down. Wrap it in some tissue paper. So I figure, hey, if I pack it good, maybe they'll come back and buy some more. Might buy some more books from me. You know, that's what I figure. I mean, you never know. I got my first negative feedback in a year the other day. Sure did. So I sold. You guys hear me all the time talking about parts and repair stuff. Well, I don't understand how the person can leave me negative feedback, and I'll explain why. I've talked to eBay about it, and they're saying, well, it's their preference, blah, 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 blah. Well, so I sold an item back in September, okay? Well, the item was delivered on September the 11th, all right? Item was delivered on September the 11th. I got the negative feedback 2 days ago. 2 days ago. That's 60 days past when the item was delivered. All right. So I sold a car radio and I put in the description that it was missing the digital faceplate. And so I was selling it for parts or repair. Right. So, so the item was delivered on September the 11th. September, guys. This is November. All right. Like Thanksgiving is 2 days, 3 days away. So over the weekend, I see negative feedback pop up. And it's on this radio. And the guy says, oh, face cover's missing, digital thing reading's not well, and CD player doesn't work. Well, the guy never said, not one time in September, October, or even all the way up till now, has he messaged me and said, hey, this radio is not as described. I know it's parts repair, but this doesn't work, that doesn't work, blah, 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 blah. Not one time did he tell me that. He didn't open a return or nothing. And I offer return. Well, no, I don't. I don't offer returns. But you guys know that if you fill out an INAD, you can get a return. But he never messaged. The point is, he never messaged me. It's 60 plus days, and he never messaged me about the radio being a certain type of condition that he thought it should be in better condition. Now, I probably, on this particular item, with the CD player not working, I would have offered him a return or a refund or a partial refund or whatever for it, right? But he didn't even message me. And then he just up and leaves negative feedback 60 plus days later. How is that even possible? I don't understand how they can do that. I don't get it. You know, I get overly excited sometimes. Like, I do. And I don't mean to come off harsh or a jerk or just plain out just disrespectful or anything. I don't mean that. I do get overly worked up over some things sometimes. I should probably have a better way of explaining things than the way I do, but that's me. I'm not, you know, my wife gets on to me all the time. She's like, you can't be doing that and saying that or talking like that because you'll run people off and this and that. And my opinion is, look, I'm going to be me. You know, I mean, and if people don't like me, then people don't like me. You know, I mean, I'm not here. I don't portray myself to be here to impress people. I mean, if that sounds harsh, I'm sorry. But I just, you know, I'm just being me, and I feel like honestly that if you're fake, that's even worse. You know, if you don't portray who you really are, if you're not you being you, then anything you do is not going to be genuine. And of course, eventually it will catch up to you. You know, so I got a couple of pet peeves, you know, about reselling, and I could just, I mean, it would sound like that I would be going off the way I do, you know, but I don't. Let's see, I live, okay. But I don't, you know, I'm not here to hurt anybody's feelings. You know, I mean, I have my way of viewing things, you know. I mean, there are YouTubers out there that absolutely, I don't know, they're fake, I guess you would say. There's even some resellers out there that are fake, you know. They portray to be this, but they're really this, you know. And if you get to talking to them or you get to, you know, get on some kind of relationship with them or whatever, you'd start seeing, you would start seeing things that would be like, well, that's not right. Or, you know what I mean? But anyway, we're not here to talk about other people. We're here to talk about me. We're here to talk about how I go to yard sales and I rip people off. I've never heard so much, man. That's just crazy. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I don't understand how people can say that. I mean, is it envy, jealousy that would cause them to say that? Because honestly, if anyone shops anywhere and walks into a store and an item is on sale or an item is at a really, really good price, you're not going to say to the person selling, oh, well, this is worth $500 or $1,000 here. Let me give you that for the product. No, you're not. I mean, I watched a video the other day. Where this guy did this exact same thing. He said that resellers hurt the business because we get on here and we talk about we got a really good deal and we sold it for a high amount of money. He says we do it for content. Well, of course we do it for content. You're absolutely right. That's why you do it. You do it for content. I mean, good. I mean, resellers are not going to, that's what we do. I mean, he's acting like we're making the content is what makes our living, and that's not true. It's what we buy and sell what makes our living. And I'm just like, I'm listening to the guy, and I'm like, I kind of see his point, but then again, I'm just like, no, dude, because I go to a yard sale, the person gives me a price of something, that's what I'm buying it for. You're going to do the same exact thing. They give you a price of something, you're going to buy it for that. You don't care that it's worth 3 times, 4 times, 5 times more. You got it for a deal. You're not going to complain about it. You're doing the exact same thing I'm doing, except I'm turning around and making a profit on it. What's wrong with that? That's my job. That's what I do for a living. I mean, just because I record it, I don't make money on YouTube like you do, sitting there complaining about other resellers. I don't do that. Oh my gosh. So I don't complain about other resellers. They do what they do. I mean, I just don't understand people, man. I mean, I guess it's, I guess this individual complains, makes content about other resellers complaining about what they do or how they run their business because that's his job, making his content. That's how he makes his living. And I understand that and I can respect that. But I guess that's just what it is. I mean, I don't know, but the fact that people that don't know anything about reselling messages us or whatever, when we make a video about what we're selling something for or whatever, and talking about we're ripping people off, that's just stupid. That just shows ignorance to me. I mean, because you're doing the same exact thing when you go in a store. You're doing the same exact thing when you go to a yard sale, flea market, or whatever. I mean, 2 pounds and 9 ounces on that book. So I mean, I don't know. It's just best sometimes for me not to watch other people's content, you know, because I get really frustrated with it. I got to message my wife back and see what it is she wants. She called. Let's see what she, let's see what she said. Let's see what she needed there. Let's see. So medium male on this one, 613. Ground advantage 639. Sometimes, guys, do you have any zip ties? No, I don't. Um, sometimes with media stuff like cassette tapes and CDs, you can ship them out ground advantage cheaper than you can media mail because those usually weigh less than 4 ounces. But in this case, media mail is cheaper than ground advantage. Ground advantage is $6.39. Media mail is $6.13. Sorry, I went on a rant, guys. Apologize about that. I know that's not what you're here for. I just get frustrated at times, man. Just makes me mad. Not really mad, but just frustrated. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just. But really, I guess I should be like some of the other resellers and not really worry about it. You know what I mean? Not really. I mean, because they're not affecting me really. I mean, because I'm gonna be honest with you. When you watch when you watch other YouTube channels of resellers or people that badmouth resellers or whatever, those channels there, when they are mentioning the resellers that they don't like or they're bad mouthing or whatever, what does that make you want to do? It makes you want to go watch their channel and see what's going on with it. So, but then when you get to their channel, you're like, oh, this is pretty good. I'll subscribe to this and watch this. All you're doing is driving traffic to them channels that the people you're complaining about. So really, you're helping them. So if you've ever mentioned me, thank you. And Todd says he feels the same way. Oh, yeah, so hey, if you ever mention me, man, thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. I mean, you can. Because look, think about it. He has to. Oh, he has to mention the person because if he don't mention the person, then his content's not any good. He's just like, well, who's this guy talking about? He's not talking about nobody. He's making up stuff. Some of that stuff I think is just funny. Nine ounces on that. Oh, I got some pretty big items to ship out here in a little bit. It's gonna suck. 9 ounces. I got this. I got this thing we gotta ship out here in a minute. I'm fixing to put that in the deal. Ain't that crazy looking? That's absolutely. I mean, why would you? Personally, I bought it to sell 25 cents. But nothing like this was listed. So I just said, what the heck? I'll put it up for such and such. And it's sold. $30 going out the door. I mean, why would you need this? Tell me. Why would somebody need it? I think it's just cool looking. I mean, decorations, some sort. Yeah, at a recent estate sale, a fellow was complaining about the dealers would jump in early and grab all the good stuff before anyone else could. I told him I'm a dealer. He didn't like that, did he, Todd? No. That's funny. Well, it's just like that lady. It's just like the lady at the thrift store on Fridays that I go to. That all the clothing's half off there, right? And she's like, now he was nice enough to say, okay, well, uh, the lady was complaining because she's like, oh, you're a reseller. And I'm like, yeah. And she says, yeah, I can tell because of all the different sizes and clothes that you buy. And I says, oh, okay. And she says, yeah, we're getting ready to cut back on half day Fridays because we're losing money on clothing. And I was sitting there and I'm like, really? And she says, yeah, all the resellers wait till Friday to come in to buy our clothing and stuff. So we're losing money on clothing. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. You get the clothing for free. It's donated to you. How are you losing money? I mean, does that even make sense? I mean, you may not be making as much money as you would if you didn't half price it, if people bought the stuff at full price. I see that. But as far as losing money, no, you're not losing money, lady. The items are free. There, somebody brings them to your door, drops them off, you take them, you put them on a rack and put them out for somebody to put a price tag on it and put them out for somebody to buy. You're not losing money at all. I mean, some people, man, some people, oh, I'm losing money because they're not buying it at full price. Man, people, come on. Come on, people. I mean, just wake up. And I'll be honest with you, to me, that screams greed all day long. That's exactly what it screams. It screams greed. Hey, Glenn. Oh, okay. Y'all talking back and forth. But yeah, that just screams greed to me all day long. I don't. Oh, guys that are watching right now, some of y'all attend Thursday nights for our Picking and Grin show. I don't know if you've watched last Thursday night or not, but this week we will not be having a show this week for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, you know. And then so I just decided to do. I'm doing a live today right now. I might do one tomorrow, maybe. I don't know if I will or not because tomorrow RAN is on all morning long. So uh, I want to have some viewers. So I'll just so I won't go live probably tomorrow. I probably won't go live. So I'd like to have some viewers. I mean, I could be arrogant and say I don't want to take away from their view. I mean, we could say that, but I know better. Yeah. I'm the low man on the totem pole. You know what I mean, guys? Where is Todd? Where's Scott at this morning, man? I wanted to invite him in and talk to him about what happened this weekend with his team. Let's see. Yeah, I was at the estate sale at 12. The sale started at 9. He could have gone earlier. Yep, there you go. Yeah, yeah. There you go. It's not your fault he waited to go late. Not your fault at all. 14 ounces on that thing. I'm good with just people just turning it on and having it in the background. You know what I mean? That's good with me. They can sit here and listen to me rant, talk nice. I mean, it's like my wife told me the other day that I'm like bipolar. 1 minute I'm ranting and 1 minute I'm not. I will send Scott a Facebook message. Yeah, I was going to have him join me today because he normally comes in if I'm doing a show in the morning. But he might be he might be having a rough day. You know, I mean, yeah, they had a rough weekend. You know, so he might be having a rough day. You never know. You never ever know. Of course, he might be outsourcing this morning. Might be hitting up the thrift stores. I gotta ask my wife if my other bags are in here in the truck. I don't even know how many people in. Oh, there's 7. Hey, welcome in 7 people. Appreciate you being here. We're just chit chatting, we ranting, packing, and shipping, and ranting some more, and talking about people. Not really talking about people, but just ranting about how people are. How some people are. Picking up the trash. I will send. Oh, okay. All right. Whew. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Guess what we get to pack now? We're gonna do this guy. Anybody got any suggestions? I'm definitely gonna bubble wrap it. We're definitely gonna do that. Hey, I wonder if the coconut's been drained. Put it in this box right here. Hoping it'll fit in this box. If it won't fit in this box, I might have one more I could try. Oh, my tape. Our tape. Oh, my goodness, man. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hello. Goodbye. Oh man, don't talk. It was probably a telemarketer. Or... That's probably what it was. Telemarketer. Get those. I get those all the time. It fits. All right, so now that that'll fit in there. Looks like the hair will make good packing material. Right. I'm gonna send it the next size box. I think I need to do something. Is that a tape? Good old trusty Walmart brand tape. My Walmart brand tape sticks better to boxes than my eBay tape does. Explain that to me. And this big old thick roller, I get the big thick kind. It's the heavy duty clear duck. It's heavy duty clear duck. Look how thick that stuff is. So I get, that's the one I get. I wonder if it tells me how many yards is on it. There's 109 yards on this, and I get it for $6, I think. So this will last me a while. And look, my thing just slides right down in there very easily. Unlike the eBay tape, I gotta sit there with a sledgehammer and feed it in the hole. It unrolls real easy, and this stuff sticks wonderfully. Wonderfully. Never had an issue with it. And there's probably some of those out there that talks about, well, Uline and Bubble Boys got better tape. Well, it might, but you know what? My tape only cost me $6. You know, and it works just as good. And it's 109 yards. And it rolls right off my thing pretty easy over here. If I could ever get a hold of some 3-inch tape, man, that would just be absolutely wonderful. Oh, and did you guys know? Check this out. I just found this out today too. Did you guys know that Walmart sells 4x6 thermal labels for $10.96? 500, a pack of 500 for $10.96. 4x6 thermal print label for your thermal printer. Did y'all know that? That's cheaper. I think that's cheaper than anywhere else that I know, because I know 1,000 costs right around $24 on eBay. I haven't checked Amazon. It might be cheaper on Amazon. I don't know. But I know a pack of 500 from Walmart is $10.99. So that's pretty good, I think. Could be wrong for me. It all comes from China anyway, right? 2 pounds, 5 ounces. Oh, no. Oh, I need my cursor back. My cursor's over here. There it is. All right, let's see. For some reason, my listing don't have the hair in it. That's weird. 12 by 8 by 10.5. 12 10.58 equals. Oh, they paid $11.99 and it's $11.76. Where is it going? New Jersey. New Jersey. Going to New Jersey, guys. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Get this done. I gotta check my my schedule and see what else is on the schedule for the day. I don't know what else is on the schedule for the day. The next item is going to be this Santa Claus right here. We're going to put it in one of these boxes. We're going to bubble wrap, shrink wrap. Well, I ain't got no more shrink wrap. I got to get to Home Depot and get my shrink wrap. I use the green shrink wrap roll from Home Depot. And I'll be honest with you, the only reason I do get it from Home Depot is because I have a Home Depot credit card and I just use the credit card, and then because I pay on it every month anyway, so I mean I pay on the card every month anyway because we're always buying stuff from Home Depot. So just add that to the bill. I mean, no biggie, right? Probably going to be able to get a card or two paid off here in the next couple of weeks. That's the goal anyway. But then I'll get to a thrift store somewhere and find us a buy, you know, or go to a yard sale or go to a flea market or cash withdrawal. I tell you what, man. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Yeah, get that cursor over there. She said we gotta go to Dollar General for some zip tie. eBay, your shipping label is ready. What the crap? I ain't printing no shipping label. They just now sending me an email on that, man. That's kind of crazy. Wait, I mean, we've been doing shipping labels all morning. They just now, here's something, look, when I used to list the item, whenever I would list it, I'll have to clean that off. Whenever I would list an item, I would automatically get an email telling me my item's been listed and all that. Guys, when I started doing, well, I mean, so when I started doing the $500 a day deal, I mean, my emails, boom, 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 boom. You know, we one right after the other talking about how items been listed. You guys know, you get emails saying your items are listed, right? Well, in the last 2 months, this quarter alone, since this quarter started, well, I'm not saying 2 months. Well, no, it's been before this quarter started. In the last 2 months, whenever I list an item, I drop it out of my drafts or whatever, I don't get the email saying that the items are listed. That's kind of suspect to me. I don't know. Is there something there? I mean, is something going on with that? I don't know. You know, I mean, what's going on with that? Why am I not getting a notification, an email saying that my item's been listed? You guys been sitting here watching me print labels all morning. I just got the first email saying I printed a label for the first item I printed. I just got a notification on it. So, I mean, is their system so backed up and a lot of people using it, or what's going on with it? Is there something to that? 2 pounds, 15 ounces. We almost hit 3 pounds on that. So what's going on with it? I mean, is there something with that? I mean, let's see. Oh, Teresa, hello. I am listening since we are packing. I'm first, but listening since we are packing. If you just now getting here, Teresa, you're not first. Oh my goodness, what size is this box? Well, I am here. Oh, okay. You missed a weird sound. We just packed it up. Man, you have to go back and watch the beginning of this because we sold a coconut. We sold a coconut. Crazy. If you missed that, we just packed it. We just packed it. 10 pounds, 10.5. Freaking coconut. But to have full disclosure on it, it was a coconut hand carved to look like a pirate. It had long black hair with a red thing. Oh, I did see that before we started recording. Oh, that's right. Y'all's recording on Tuesdays. Wait a minute. Is today Tuesday? Wait a minute. What's today? No, today's Monday. That's right. Y'all recording today. That's right. All right. So now all we got left is these two garbage pail kid cards. Unfortunately, they're going to 2 separate people. I honestly, because they went off at the same time, and normally when that happens, you know, when you get the notification at the same time, normally that means it's the same buyer. This ain't the same buyer. This is a different buyer. So 2 different buyers. Let me go get the thing. I'm gonna put these cards in. All right. Oh, Jesus. And the wife wants to go to the Dollar General. You know what? I might just give her these packages and have her deliver them. or just take them to the post office instead of me going. I done been out once today. I had to go to Walmart to get boxes. I got in here first thing this morning. I did my TikTok video. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're not following me on TikTok, I do have a TikTok account. It's more attachment. I don't know why. I mean, does she not think? She keeps sending me these scary things, man. I mean, and she acts like that she ain't watching the video, and things jump out at me and on my phone and just it gets me. And I'll be like, why are you even watching stuff like that? Well, I didn't know. Man, don't tell me that. That's why you sent it to me, because Corey will be pitching and complaining in a bit as we have some large items to ship today. Yeah, I get him. I understand. I can't. I hate shipping large items. I get it. So TikTok. Let's see. People like my video, like my video, like my video, like my video. Okay. More people liking it as we're looking at it. All right. So here's my TikTok account. If you guys can see that. There it is right there. You guys want to go follow me over on TikTok? Please come on over and follow me over on TikTok. We're doing some what sold stuff over there. It's like real fast, quick stuff. I mean, it's just kind of like a short form video. It's not like what we do here. Here we're doing the packing. There we're doing the what sold. And so I've been doing that, and then I go live every so often, just chat. It's hard to go live and list because you have to do it on your phone, and then I list on my phone. So, oh, look, see, I just activated. See, I mean, it's real fast. Real fast stuff. All right, let's see here. Let me close all this out. Okay. Let's see. Working on a box going to Denmark. Oh, did you use IES or EIS? I'm bad with names, Swamp Picker. I apologize. Your name was just mentioned earlier, and I can't even. I'm on the. Let's see. Let's scroll up here. I use eBay International. I sold a watch to Bismarck this weekend. Oh, cool. What kind of watch was it, Teresa? I use eBay International. Yeah, yes. I love eBay. Listen, I love selling international because when that sucker gets to the eBay hub, wherever it is, for me it's in Illinois. When it gets to Illinois, it's over with. It's gone. I love eBay international shipping. I love it. Elgin women's watch going to Illinois. Yeah, that's where mine goes, is Illinois. Elgin. Look, I got 2 watches here. I gotta get listed. I don't know. I can't find any cops on cops. I can't find any comps on it. So here's one. This is a Harry Potter watch. Still new. It's got the thing on the wrap back there. So that's all I can tell is a Harry Potter watch. That one there. And then I get it listed, but I don't know. Oh, wait. I got 2 of them. Never mind. We got 2 of the same kind. So I don't know if they're good or not. I've been selling the watches lately. Okay. Well, I got to get mine listed, man. I mean, I ain't got them listed yet. So, all right. There's the cards there. Let's get the envelopes we're going to use. We're going to use 2 envelopes right here. eBay standard envelope. That's what I shipped in cards in. It's going to be about 73 cents, I believe. Maybe 86 cents. They're going out the door for. They're going out the door for $2 and some change, if I remember right. So they're singles. They come out of other. Now I sold the mess out of some garbage pail kids on Whatnot. You know, 5 for $5. I don't have anything in them hardly. You know, I mean, it's whatever. Like I got $3 in the pack. You know, and you get 8 cards out of each pack. So here's 2 cards. We'll say $4.30. I mean, so these 2 cards have already paid for the pack, and I've done sold other cards out of the pack. So I'm going to start whenever I find garbage pail kids, I'm picking them up. I'm picking them up. I'm picking them up. So one's going out the door for $2.18. The other one's going out the door for $2.12. Now, okay, let's be transparent here. Let's be transparent here. Okay. So my order earnings on one card is $1.25. We're going to take shipping out of that. Let's just say if it's 75 cents, it's going to be 50-cent earning on that one card. And we'll say that's for the other one. So we earned $1 off of these 2 cards right here. So them 2 cards did not pay for the pack. We got to sell 4 more cards to pay for the pack. But I've already paid for the pack. Like I said, I sold 5 cards for $5 2 or 3 times on Whatnot the other day. So, I mean, they're selling. And I still got plenty of cards, you know. So to be completely transparent there, I learned about, I got them listed for $1.99 free shipping. So I will earn 50 cents per card. Hey, and they're basic cards. They're not numbered cards. They're not auto cards. Now, see, like I got this one right here. I got this one right here. If I can pull it up, I can. This one right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. This one is called Barbara Ella. Barbara Ella. This one is a numbered card. It's number. I don't know if you can see it right there, right in there. It's number 20 out of 99. So this one's my personal. This is the first number card that I've ever pulled out of any pack. Sports cards, non-sports cards. This is the first number card ever. So I'm keeping this one for myself. Something cool. And something else pretty cool, guys. These are Ultron cards. These come out of a new release of cards. Okay, so these are 3. They're triple rares. This card and this card is a triple rare. There's only 5 triple rares. There's only 5 triple rares in this set. I have 2 of them. So these are worth some money too. I'm keeping those. Actually, one of them's listed for $50. Sales for $50. Guess what? It's going somewhere for $50. I guess you could say I'm a collector until it sells. I guess you could say that. You know, are you a collector or a reseller? Well, I guess I'm a collector till it sells. Let's get some card stock here. I can't find Marvel cards. I can't find Star Wars Galaxy cards. Those are what I'm looking for. And the Star Wars Galaxy cards, man, holy cow. There's only 4 cards to a pack, but the cards that are in them are just like unbelievable. They're just freaking awesome. Oh, my pen there. And get another envelope right here. But the way I list these garbage pail cards, I don't have them listed individually. I mean, I have them listed individually, but I have them. The listing is one of them. I gotta trim this. One of them listings is a pick your card to complete your set kind of listing. So I got like I had like 75 cards in the listing, but since we sold a bunch on Whatnot and sold these two of them, we got less than 40 in there right now. So right now I'm making my card stock for my envelope. So I can because I always ship in card stock. I got these in a. These aren't like a top loader, but they are a hard thing to keep them from bending. Again, these will go out less than. These will go out probably around 2 ounces. I'm thinking. We'll find out here shortly. I need to get some Scotch tape. I usually do this with Scotch tape. So to cut down on the weight, I'll take some of this off. And then we'll just fold that over like so. Let's see that. Which one is this one? This one is Rip and Ripley. So we'll just put it in just like that. Just slide her. It's just down in that card stock, just like that. As long as the envelope is less than 0.25 thick, you're good. I like using Scotch tape because it's lighter than this other tape. But I don't have any Scotch tape right now. I meant to get some and I forgot to get it. Then we'll take this and we will put her. Yeah, I'll show you guys. It's take it and you'll just slide right down in that envelope right there. That's that card stock. And then there she is. Just like that. Oh, new comment. Oh, sorry. I gotta get my cursor over here so I can read, guys. I gotta get it back on the other screen. Oh, okay. So Upstate Creek, I just sold a lot of old watches and J-Rod Flips won the auction. Now I'm wondering what I missed. Right? J-Rod Flips, he knows what he got, probably. We'll put that on scale. Okay, so you guys saw I had the cord in one of these thicker things. It's not necessarily a top loader, but it works the same purpose. It's harder to bend. And then I had to fold it over cardstock, put it in this envelope, and the thing weighs 0.6 ounces. So it'll go 1 ounce. We'll put 1 ounce in here. So 1, and then tab, and then this particular envelope here is 6.5. Oops, 6.5 by 3.63 tab 0.25. Hit that in there, and this one is going to go standard envelope, and it's going to be 69 cents. So we're going to go ahead and purchase the label, and I'm going to show you guys what the profit was off of a $1.99 card. And it was free shipping, guys. I did free shipping. I do on all my cards. I do $1.09, and I'll show you something here. So on that standard, where my cursor go? Okay, on that standard envelope, the label. I'll show you what the label looks like. If you guys never seen that or anything, if my printer will print. Okay, we will cover up the guy right there. So here's what that label looks like. You see how up there in the top corner right there, it tells you 69 cents. So that's, and this just go on the envelope, you know. So that's the standard envelope. You got to be under certain size requirements. 11 inches by 6 inches or 9 inches by 1, I believe it is. And then the item can't cost over $20. And the envelope has to be 0.25 or smaller. And in case you don't know what 0.25 is, that's a quarter of an inch. And it has to be flat all the way across. That's why we put the cardstock in and no lumps in it. Okay. So that's how this will go out. And I see the label is sometimes is a little wider than the envelope. So you just roll it over on the back right there, and it'll roll right on over. But there it is. That's how simple those cards are, single cards. Now look, you guys saw that I did all that, and it was less than 1 ounce, 0.6 of an ounce. So you can put more than one card in these envelopes. Look, you can put it. You can use an envelope this size right here, and you can put several cards in this size right here, and then you can also use. Hold on a minute. Where's that? Yep. This size right here, the longer size. This one is a 9.5 by 4.8 is what size this is. So I use this size. I use this size, and I use this size. Now, like I said, this is a different type of top loader that I have that I can use that I can ship in, but you can ship in a regular top loader and it still be one card. And a normal top loader with the card stock, it will still be less than 1 ounce. But what you just don't want to go over 3 ounces. But I do, like I said, I do all my cards $1.99 free shipping. I just if they're like base cards. I mean, I don't investigate them a whole lot. I look at, I know what I got in the cards, you know. I mean, I might, like I said, I got this one. Like I said, I got that one listed for $50. Now, if it sells for $50, I'm not putting it in this. You know, I'm putting it in something better. It'll go out as a $4 ground advantage price. You know, it'll be in a thicker thing and probably another type of thing. I mean, be cardboard put over. I mean, it'll be shipped completely different. So I've never had any complaints. And I want to say this again. I don't want to take credit for how I ship these cards because Brandon from 540 Flips is the one that showed me how to do this. So he deserves all the credit for that. He's the one that showed me how to do that. And I found that his way is a very, very easy and simple way for me. So that's why I use that method. One cost me 69 cents also. We're going to go and see what the actual one. Hey, TC, how's it going, buddy? We're going to go and see how much the actual profit margins are on these. Now, this is an eBay profit margin, not a Whatnot profit margin. Whatnot is a little bit different. Depending on what they sell for on Whatnot, the profit margin is a lot better. TC, did you get your cards yet? I just shipped out 2 more Garbage Pail Kids I sold on eBay over the weekend. All right, all orders are done. Everything is shipped and packed. No, sir, maybe today. Yeah, I'll check here in a second and see when they're ready. Let's look at the profit margin on the ones we sold on eBay. Let's go to this one. Say $2. The first one we did. Okay, order earnings on that very first card that we did is 56 cents. On the other one, and these are pure profit now because of the Whatnot show we had, and we sold a bunch over there. This one, this one we just did is 57 cents. So and it would have been 19 cents more, but I have it promoted. So I had an ad fee. I had a 19-cent ad fee there. So if they're not promoted, you'll make a little bit more, than what I did, depending on what what promotion rate you sell it at. I don't know what mine is at right now. I have to go and look and see at the listings. We got to drop draft still. We haven't even dropped our drafts yet for today. I don't think we have. Let me look and see. No, we have not dropped drafts. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong day. November 24th. Today's the 25th. Yeah, so on 24th was the last day that I dropped drafts. Let's look at these I'm pressure get over there. Let's look at these Garbage Pail and see what promoted they're at. So my the way I do my promotions, guys, I do dynamic rate and I cap it at 15%. And I will say nothing in my store is over 12.6%. I do know that for a fact. And watch me get to these garbage pails, and there'll be more than that. But the last I checked, there was not. So, but that dynamic rate, that ad rate changes daily, from my understanding, the way that works. I am fixing, guys. If anybody's interested in some good stuff for Christmas or something like that, I'm not going to say for resale, because we all know if I've got it for a huge discount, it's not a good resale item. because because I'm about. Oh my gosh! I've been up since 6 a.m. I got up early this morning to try and get your stuff out. I'm glad I did because I already had to go to Walmart. I already had to go to town once, and I'm fixing to have to go back to town. I'm going through these books. I'm trying to find the garbage pail. I probably should just Google it. It's probably what I should have done. I mean, not Google it, but typed it in the search bar. I mean, I probably didn't even have to do that. I'm so tired I can't even figure out. All right, hold on a minute. Let me go back to Souls orders because it's going to be, there's a listing for it, right? Okay, let's go to this one right here. All right, there's that. Go back to that. Let's see, listings, active. Oh, gosh. I'm going to say if it's 19 cents, I'm going to say it's promoted at 10 cents, 10%. Okay, promoted dynamic ad rate 9% is what's on these garbage pail kid cards. So that's what the promoted rate is 9%. All right, let's go to drafts. Well, we have not done that yet. I need to do that. Calculator, trusty phone calculator right here. I can pretty much look at the price and see, get the highest priced at the top, and then work my way down. Wait a minute, expire 75. Let me see. Make sure I ain't got nothing getting ready to expire. All right, we got 49 days. Let's start with these right here because there's 49 days left on these. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. Who was talking about Swamp Picker? Was it you that was talking about the McCormick? The McCormick vintage McCormick bottles that you sold. Mine are McCormick Pure Ground Black Pepper. Is what mine are. I probably got them listed too high. I got them listed for $10.37. Probably do. You sold your stuff for like $26 or something like that. A lot of them. So I'm probably gonna have to just go back to this listing and redo it and just lot them all up for $10 or something. It's probably what I'll end up doing. Let's see here. All right, let's go back right now. All right, let's go top. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 46, 48, 50. Let's do 2 more. This one. And this one. Now I know it yet. Okay. All right, so we're fixing to drop Zoom dress 26 items. I did 26. It's a little bit over 5, possibly because some of these are 17, and I added 2 more to cover there's 2 of them, 3 of them they're 17, and 2 they're 18. So I added 2, one more that's 17, and another one that's 15. The rest of them are 20. So to get to my 500, we're probably just a tidbit over 500. So what we're going to do today, though, is we're going into the store today after I drop these 500, and of course we're going to promote them uh, at our dynamic rate that we're going to do. And I've changed up to where I just promote immediately, and I'm going to on items that have been in my store that I know that has been in my store longer than 90 days, or I can't necessarily say 90 days, something that I can look at and know in my store. Like right now, I'm looking at an item. One second. Okay. Like, I have a cassette. No, I have a figurine here. Okay. That I know, or this bowl. I got a bowl. Um, I got some stuff in here that I know. Okay, here's example. I got a Cody Rhodes AEW Wrestling Superstar Cody Rhodes action figure. It's new with the white gear. I've had this since Cody Rhodes was in AEW. I've got 4 of them. Okay, that how long's that been? 3 years, 4 years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the store, and items that I know that I've had very, very long time, I'm marking them down 75%. We're just going to put them for 75% for 30 days and try and get them out, man. Get all this stale stuff, clean my store out. As Corey and Teresa puts it, my store's sick. Let's give it some medicine and get the disease out of it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take care of that today. And let's go ahead and submit these 26. 26 items submitted. Boom. My listings are done for the day. Like putting my listings into my store. Now I'll go in and I'll do my promotions, and then I'm going to do the markdown sale. Any sale that I have going on right now, I'm going to go ahead and end it, which I think all of them ended yesterday. The ones that I've had, I think the last one ended yesterday. And then I'm going in today, and I'm just for the next month. Today's the 25th till the day, maybe 45 days. I don't know. I'm just 75% off. It's gone. I want it out of my store. I want it gone. It's been in there forever. It's time to clean my store up. We're getting better items in, and those items are moving out faster than the other stuff. So why not just try and get rid of the other stuff? So after 30 days, 45 days, however long I run the sale, if I still have this stuff, I'll go over on Whatnot, or what I'll probably do first is I'll put it over on District on One Stop Shop, start an auction at $1, run it for $1, and for 7 days. If it don't sell there, I'll go over on Whatnot, and then we'll start it at like 3 or 4 items for $1. Let's get it going. You know what I mean? Make something, recoup something from it, and get it going. And then if it don't sell, then it's going back to the thrift store. I'm just done. I'm just done with fooling with stale items. I want my store to turn over every 90 days. Every 90 days, I want it to flip. That's my goal. It's just like the clothing stuff that I'm buying now. I'm learning what to buy that sells fast, such as Woolrich, vintage Woolrich is selling fast. The vintage Wranglers, the certain Wranglers that's got that patch on the pocket is selling fast. Carhartt, if you have the jeans, especially the big boy jeans like I have, you have them priced at the correct price point, guess what? They'll sell fast. So I'm starting to look for stuff and starting to understand, what's selling fast. Instead of having an everything store, I'm trying to niche down. But it doesn't mean I'm going to like, look, it doesn't mean I'm going to pass up stuff. You know, I mean, yeah, I got watches and I got, look, I got stuff like this, you know, this is PS3 controllers, new in a box. You know, I mean, I got stuff like that. I got to get listed in the store, but it's, I've had that. So I got to get it listed. The stuff I'm picking up now, the hard goods is going to sell for $25 a book. You guys seen it. Video games. I picked up those 3 video games for $3 each. Guess what? We ain't got but one left, and we sold both of them for $25 and up. You know, so are you doing a Black Friday sale? I'm going to do a 50% off sale. I don't know what you call it. I'm going to do, but I'm doing a sale today. It's going to be 75% off, and it'll run through Black Friday, and it'll run through for I know the next 30 days. But on Black Friday, I do want to tell everyone, if anyone's interested in fantasy books, please come by on my Whatnot. I will be having a fantasy book show. $1 starts on all the books I got. And I got some good ones in there, some that are worth some money. So we're going to try and move those out. And the reason I moved them out is because I want to, there's some romance books that I found that I can get for 5 cents each next Saturday. And there's like 2 or 3 totes full. And I'm going to go get those, and I can move them on Whatnot also. So I'm planning on doing stuff like that with Whatnot. But as far as my eBay store goes, I want better quality items, fast moving stuff in there. That's my goal. And that's what we're going to do. So with that said, I don't know if I'll go live the rest of the week. Thursday night, Picking and Grinning is not going to have a show. It's holidays. It's Thanksgiving. So with that said, I just want to say thanks everyone for joining me. Those of you who stuck around for the last 3 hours, I appreciate you hanging out with me and stuff. It's been fun. I enjoyed it. I hope the items I picked up, you guys can learn something from those. We did sell a weird item, a one-off, I guess you would call it, like Todd likes to call them, one-offs. But hey, you guys have a great week, man. Let's see, bye, thanks. Oh, thanks a lot for joining us, Swamp Picker. Appreciate you, buddy. But hey, guys, have a great week. Enjoy your Thanksgiving Turkey Day, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And I got to get over here. Yeah, there we go. We'll see you guys. Bye.